Once a woman understands the word value, no one can trample on her worth ever again. Hi beautiful, welcome back to Kakuteji. Today's chapter is from my new feminine energy and personal development book, named Why People Value Something and How to Raise Your Price. A guide for women who want to protect their peace, heal their inner world, and effortlessly attract high-quality people and opportunities. Now, image this. What you offer is your product. What people buy is why people choose you, value you and respect you. And why he still keeps you by his side, although he doesn't love you. Apply business wisdom to your mindset, your life will be so much easier and lighter. After listening to this video, you'll start to know which is the right direction to go for your self-growth journey. And the courage to let go of the things and people that are slowing you down and don't benefit to your life. What is value? Value is the regard that something is held to deserve, the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. Value is a person's principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what is important in life. Definitions of value, Google. Value is anything you can give to make their life be better. What people buy. Actually, they don't care about your product. They don't pay you for your effort. They pay you for the value you create, the unique and outstanding value. At the end of the day, it's not what you say or what you do, but how you make people feel that matters the most. Tony Hsieh, Zappos CEO. They buy the results. How their life changed to be better after buying, using your product. That's the unique value of your product. Your product brings value to their life. Brian Tracy, thought leader, best-selling author, professional speaker. Why people value something. 1. A lot of people want your product, demand. This person doesn't need your product. Other people need your product. They're willing to pay the highest price to get it, and give it the best treatment, cherish it. High demand is the primary driver of value and price. The existence of a dedicated audience willing to pay a premium validates your price point. Seek for the right people. Their need for your product is intense and specific. Value comes from solving a deeply felt problem for a committed group. 2. The ability, quality of your product equals hundreds of other products, 1 equals 100. This is the concept of high utility or efficiency. People value something that saves them massive amounts of time, effort, or money, essentially giving them a 100x return on their investment. Call this massive return on investment, ROI. The value is not just in the quantity of other products it replaces, but in the single, easy solution it provides for a complex need. 3. It's rare, scarcity. It doesn't occur very often. It's not found in large numbers, and so of interest or value. It's unusually good or remarkable. For example, diamond. Dr. Layla Akarolu, entrepreneur, designer, sociologist, sustainability provocateur, shared about how to do economy but still be friendly to environment. The 2 types of rarity. Natural rarity, like a diamond or gold. Manufactured rarity. Your time, your specific expertise, or limited access to your product, service. Your price goes up when you are the only source. 4. They have to exchange something of them, time, money, efforts, to have it. 5. If they don't put anything of themselves, but still suddenly have it, they don't value it. The psychology of investment, or loss aversion. People attach value to things they have worked for. Receiving something for free cheapens its perceived worth. There is one principle, the value of effort, or skin in the game. When someone invests their own effort, time, or money, even a small amount, they are psychologically committed to seeing it succeed, thus increasing the value they place on it. 6. How big, deep you can change their life. The easier their life you can change, the higher their experience you can make. This is the core principle of transformation. Value is measured by the gap between the pain they have now and the dream life you deliver. So, focus on the depth of transformation. The value is highest when you solve a problem that is urgent, emotional, and high stakes, e.g., career, health, primary relationships. 7. It has connection to them. Or you have connection with them. The emotional, relational value. We value things and people we feel bonded to, whether it's an heirloom, product connection, or a mentor, personal connection. Call this emotional resonance. This type of value is driven by trust, personal history, and shared values. Equals greater than why people value something. The 7 pillars of price. Massive demand. The right people intensely want what you offer. High utility, ROI. It replaces 100 products by offering one efficient, powerful solution. Scarcity. It is rare, either naturally or because your time, expertise is limited. Depth of transformation. It solves an urgent, high-stakes problem that drastically improves their life. Emotional resonance. It has a personal history, shared value, or connection to the buyer. They trust you. The value of effort. They had to invest their time, money, or effort to acquire it. They value what they work for. Evidence of quality. Its reputation, social proof, or visible excellence. The quality speaks for itself. By the way, sweetie, if you're enjoying this chapter, you'll love the full ebook. Inside, I go even deeper into building confidence, becoming the best version of yourself, upgrading your habits, healing your inner child, and stepping into elegant womanhood. The link is in the description. You can download it instantly and start transforming today. What make people don't value something anymore? When humans reach to the peak of excitement of something, the value goes down to them. The more and more you get something, the more you get bored of it. The value is down to them. Even money. Why they don't value something but still keep it by their side. Humans don't want to lose things, even if they don't value them. This behavior is primarily explained by two powerful cognitive forces, the endowment effect and loss aversion. The psychology of holding on. Why we keep what we don't value. When someone keeps something they don't actively appreciate, it's not about the item's utility, it's about the subconscious pain of giving it up. 1. The endowment effect, the power of ownership. The endowment effect states that we tend to overvalue the things we own, regardless of their objective market value. Once something enters our possession, we immediately perceive it as being worth more than it was before we owned it. What it does? It creates an emotional attachment simply because the item is mine. This attachment is irrational but powerful. The internal logic. The mind says, since this is my item, it must be valuable to me in a way it wouldn't be to anyone else. Even if they never use it, selling it feels like they are letting go of something unique and irreplaceable. For example, a person keeps an old, bulky laptop they haven't used in 5 years. They wouldn't buy it for $50 today, but they refuse to sell it for $50. Because, to them, the effort of replacing the potential data, or the pain of a potential future need, is worth more than the small amount of cash. 2. Loss aversion, the pain of letting go. Loss aversion is perhaps the stronger force. It's the psychological principle that the pain of losing something is twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining something equivalent. What it does? It makes us prioritize avoiding loss over achieving gains. If someone owns an item they don't value, letting go of it is still perceived as a loss of money, possibility, or energy, rather than a gain of space, cash, or simplicity. The internal logic. Keeping the item maintains the status quo and avoids the discomfort of the decision. Throwing it out involves acknowledging a past bad investment, of time or money, and the mind wants to avoid that painful self-judgment. For example, a person keeps a gift they dislike. Because throwing it out feels like a double loss. Losing the item and losing the connection or meaning associated with the person who gave it. The emotional cost of avoiding that loss is higher than the benefit of reclaiming space. How this relates to value. This phenomenon is critical, because it highlights the difference between perceived value, what the buyer thinks your product is worth, and utility value, how much they actually use it. People hold on to things, and sometimes relationships, not because they highly value them, but because humans are biologically wired to fear scarcity and avoid the emotional pain of loss. Full soul, thank you for spending this time with me today. If this chapter helped you, imagine how much the complete book will change your daily life. In the full ebook, you'll learn how to have high-value mentality, how to upgrade your routines and mindset, how to protect your peace, how to act like an elegant, high-value woman, how to build confidence and attract better relationships. This book is your blueprint to becoming that girl, soft, confident, stylish, emotionally intelligent, and truly at peace. Click the link below and download your copy. Treat yourself to the knowledge your parents never taught you. You deserve to grow, to glow, and to live beautifully.